Welcome back. Well, this project is going to be crown molding. I have 6 rooms to do, and I'm going to start with the back bedroom. First time doing crown molding, so we're going to see how it turns out. I have my furring strips that I'm going to put along the perimeter of the ceiling. I have somewhere to nail the crown to. My crown molding, of course there'll be bigger pieces than this, but my crown molding I'm going to put up. I've got all my measurements, and of course my brad nailer all set to go. I'm going to use 2-inch brads to tack it up. So let's start and see what we come up with.
Well, I have the furring strips up now and the blue painter's tape to show where the studs were, and in this case where the joists are, so I can nail to that.
All right, we're ready to cut some crown molding now. I got my miter saw set up, and if you watched any videos whatsoever, you'll see what I've done here was put a face on the base, and that is for being able to set the crown right in there, and it's flat on both surfaces. And as you know, this is the ceiling, this is going to be the wall, it's upside down. And that's how we cut. Now my spring angle, if you will, the spring angle is this, and it's 3 inches on my crown. My spring angle is 3 inches. So what I did was just went ahead and cut a piece of scrap as my measure. So I got my 3-inch, put the my stop right here, and so I won't have to measure or hold the crown in position each time. So when I need to cut it, I put the crown in upside down. This is the bottom, and it'll be right flush against both the bottom / top and the ceiling. So I'll get a good cut that way. So my first piece, by the way, is going to be 2 butt joints. So it's going to go butt, so that'll be the easiest one. So I'll just go ahead and cut it to length. What I've done was taken the measurements on the 4 walls. My first wall will be a butt to a butt, and that's the one we're going to cut now. Then I go a cope to the butt, cope, butt, cope, and cope. So we'll cut the first one. I got the first piece of crown in.
I'm making a right inside cut here. This is the second piece that'll be going in.
Well, I found that I get a tighter fit when I do a coping for the joints instead of a miter cut on the inside corners. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to do a cope on this one inside corner. And basically what a cope is just taking this excess material that's slanted out taking that off so that both pieces can come together a lot better. So we'll coping saw, and we'll just make a couple cuts here. There you have it. And it's easy enough to just file away some of that other edge. So there you have it. I've cut away the underside there so it'll fit flush up against the butt joint they have already up installed. And what I've done here is just put together a quick jig here that simulates the ceiling of the room and the walls so that I just see how well I did on my cope. And it looks pretty good. It's a lot easier to do it here than get up on the ladder against the wall and all that and find out it didn't work or whatever, but it came together pretty good. single-handed. I'll show you my little crown helpers, little crown holders. They've just got a notch up in here. You pound a nail, put a screw in or something, set them in there. When I lay my crown on there, after I get tacked down a little, just lift up, pull it out. Easy enough. All right, let's see if this piece is going to fit. Of course, if it doesn't, you'll never see this film. There we go. Well, I have it all up. Now I just have to get the painter in and do some touch up on the nail holes and put a little caulk right in those seams that you can see there, and we'll be done. I had a couple choices here on this register. It was just a little too high for the crown. And do I make a couple returns on either end, or do I just cut it out? And there was just right in between, so I made a cutout. So like I say, we'll get the painter in here, touch up the nail holes, put a little caulk around, like right, there's a spot right there too. Basically, that's it. Okay, we've got the painter here now. It's just going to do some of the final touch-ups, and then we'll be done. Hey, well, this will just take a minute. Well, I'm done. I did the touch-up painting, did a little caulking there between the ceiling and the actual mold itself. So it came out pretty decent from my first attempt. Over here on the register, now I had a couple options, but because it just barely didn't fit the mold above the register, I elected to cut that little piece out. I think that was the way to go. But there it is. Another project done. That's one room done, 5 to go.